thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity to be with you on this special day. In fact, a swearing-in ceremony typically takes place when one joins U.S. government service of any kind. I myself have been a part of 5 such ceremonies, repeating the exact words that you are about to repeat each time. For me, the first time was when I was sworn in as a Foreign Service Officer in Washington, D.C. Back in March 1984, which I realize was before most of you were born. Much later, I participated in similar ceremonies when I was sworn in as USAID Mission Director to Mongolia, Cambodia, and Pakistan, and then most recently, November 2009, as US Ambassador to Mongolia. For me, an event like this has always been a reason for celebration, but it's also provided a brief moment for reflection, especially on that last phrase, that I will well and faithfully discharge my duties. As a member of the Foreign Service, the notion of service has always been paramount to me, as indeed I'm sure it has been for you when you volunteered for the Peace Corps in the first place. Certainly I wish you all the best during your upcoming period of service in the cities and towns to which you have very recently been assigned, cities and towns that span the entire length and breadth of this very large country. I've been told that there are 66 volunteers in this class, that there are more men than women, that there are 4 married couples, and that the average age is 27 and the median age is 25. I've also been told that when you are sworn in a few minutes to join your fellow volunteers already in place, there will be a total of 135 active volunteers in Mongolia, the single largest Peace Corps contingent ever in Mongolia. These statistics aside, I expect that you are also the most exceptional of all of the 22 Peace Corps groups to serve in Mongolia thus far. Well, it's true other classes might make the case for their own exceptional status, but one thing there's no doubt of, and that's that you're being sworn in during a period or during a year that marks 2 important anniversaries. First, of course, the 20th anniversary of Peace Corps in Mongolia, and second, as Alan mentioned, the 50th anniversary of Peace Corps worldwide. And during that time, more than 200,000 Peace Corps volunteers have served in 139 countries worldwide, 800 of them in Mongolia. As I mentioned when I first had the chance to meet some of you last month up here in Darkhan, I believe that you are about to embark on the experience of a lifetime, one that truly embodies and reflects the ideals that caused Peace Corps to be established in the first place. In fact, I would say that you're lucky to have been assigned to Mongolia in the first place. That's despite the challenges of the cold winters and the inevitable frustrations of day-to-day life in a ger, apartment, or cabin in one of the more remote parts of the country, often without either hot water or running water. On the other hand, if you're like me, you'll always find the bright side of everything, and that, among other things, means you don't have to worry about not having a freezer. You can just put the stuff in your window outside and use it for a freezer. For sure, I do believe you'll find Mongolia to be an endlessly fascinating country with terrific landscapes, a unique culture, and an interesting history. There are other very special things about this country, too, that I'm sure you've already discovered, including the gratifying hospitality, the brilliant night skies, and the wonderful and even inspiring silence of the steppe. I think the cultural program already suggests the interest and appreciation we have for Mongolian culture. I'm very happy to see that one of my favorite Mongolian songs, Migrating Birds, is on the program. The other couple, which are not, include the White Stupa and Ode to the Altai Mountains. From a personal perspective, my own assignment to Mongolia has always been an exciting adventure, and I'm sure your time will be an adventure in Mongolia as well. You'll also have opportunities for deeper friendships with Mongolians as well as with your fellow volunteers, for further reflection both about Mongolia and very much about your own society, and opportunities to further strengthen connections between both Mongolia and the United States. And even while contributing as a Peace Corps volunteer, you'll gain much and learn immeasurably from your experience. And finally, even as I wish you the best at the start of your service, let me also express appreciation for the dedication of Alan, Lisa, George, Paul, and the rest of the Peace Corps staff that makes the Peace Corps program in Mongolia possible. My thanks for the government of Mongolia for their support, which also makes it possible. My gratitude for the trainers who provided you with your first encounter and initial insights into Mongolia. And very deep thanks to all the host families who have already given you a deeper understanding of the ethos, culture, and language that makes Mongolia both special and unique. So once again, thank you for your service, and in a few minutes I look forward to administering the oath. Darkhan, thank you.